Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of That Boy ETV. You already know, man, we are back on Black Ops. Now, in the background, as you can see, it's Black Ops 7, man. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Usually, when I do my videos, every week, throughout the week, as I'm playing all my different games, I have this notepad on my phone in which I basically jot down the topics in which I want to talk about for my weekly videos as I'm playing the game. Because that's basically how I get it. I play the game and then thoughts come to mind about the game and then I bring them into these commentaries. But here's the thing. You know, ever since the Black Ops 7 beta ended, like I literally prefer Black Ops 7 over Black Ops 6 so much that I haven't even touched Black Ops 6 multiplayer in this past week. Like I went back to Black Ops 6 and I was playing it and, you know, dealing with all this crap like SBMM and things of that nature. I know that's like beating a dead horse, but it was crazy just seeing how different the game feels when you have the open mosh pit compared to this SBMM bullshit that we've had since 2019, right? In open mosh pit, there were games where, yeah, I met some demons. I'm pretty sure I met some damn, you know, basement dwelling, booty sweat in the chair, you know, gamer supped up, you know, sweatbands. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them 360 wall jump. And then you had the games where it's just chill. It just 100% reminded me why and how I fell in love with Call of Duty in the first place. Because one of the things about Call of Duty, I remember back in the day, my friend group personally, they only primarily play sports games, right? I'm like the only one in my friend group that truly plays a whole bunch of different games, right? So even though they were always only stuck on sports games, Call of Duty was one of the games that they used to play. But once they basically dropped it, Call of Duty to me was always a game that whether you had a squad or not, you were able to just get on the game, play it, and you'd be able to play solo for hours. And I mean, you wouldn't even have to truly pay attention or even really have to give that much of an effort because, like I said, every game is different. Sometimes you're in there with Timmy No Thumbs, and sometimes you're in there with the Sweatband Olympian. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you got. But throughout the experience, you have fun because the difference between Black Ops 6 is every time I go into a game, every single player on the team is a Sweatband Olympian on the ME team. Every single one of them. Now, when it's open, maybe there's one Sweatband Olympian and then some trash bags. You know what I'm saying? Or there's at least someone else on the team to kind of help balance out the dude's crack. You know, the crackness of this guy over here is balanced out by the shittiness of this guy over here. You get what I'm saying? So it just made it a little bit better. And sometimes, you know, I would hear them games where I would run into a Sweatband Olympian and it would motivate me to try to get my team to win over him, even though he's out here putting out all kind of kills, right? So that's just one thing. You know, the open mosh pit is probably the biggest thing I'm excited for Black Ops 7, and probably the biggest reason too why I find it hard to kind of play 6 is just because it's always so damn stressful when you play. I can't just get on and enjoy myself. I have to think. Like Call of Duty used to be a game where I didn't really have to turn my brain on too much, or I didn't have to really sit up in my chair. You know, with Black Ops 6, I have to sit up in my chair from the moment I load the game up, bruh. Not only that, I'm tired of this shit asking me for space. I don't know how many times I done had to delete a game or remove a game to get space for this game. Okay? That shit is hella annoying. I don't know why they keep doing that. Right? Now, the other thing about Black Ops 7, man, that I'm just missing here is the field upgrade. So, like I said, when I was playing Black Ops 6, I used the, I don't know what they call it, the Bouncing Betty mine, but it's the mine you throw down, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I barely kind of get kills with that thing, just simply because we know how people just throw grenades all over the goddamn place. So by the time I put a mine down, that shit's getting destroyed by some random grenade blowing up next to it. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes I get kills with it. But again, I feel like this same Bouncing Betty mine has been my field upgrade for the past few CODs. Now, as far as Black Ops 6 field upgrades go, I mean, they did introduce the Sleeper Agent one, which is pretty cool. I never used it personally, just because, I don't know, I just never was a fan. And by the time, and I believe it's one of the last ones you unlock, so by the time I unlocked it, I just probably kept the mine anyway. But the field upgrades are just another thing. Like, I feel like with Black Ops 6, a lot of that stuff we've been having it's just recycled stuff we've had for 2019. Like I said, I felt like the field upgrades were extremely fresh when I was playing 7, and it was just that it was just a lot better. I also believe the same thing with these map designs too. I primarily don't really play normal Black Ops 6 when I was playing the face-off mosh pits and stuff like that in Black Ops 6, just simply because I was tired of the kill streaks and the ridiculousness. Now, this is one thing I'm going to say. And I went to face off in Black Ops 6 to kind of avoid the kill streaks, the kill streak system, right? Now, with that being said, in Black Ops 7, with the open mosh pit, there may be an issue where too many kill streaks are going on. I remember there were certain games, like if you have a game and 2 cracked out Sweatman Olympians happen to be on your team, you gonna see them damn things rolling around all over the place. I forgot what they call it. I think it's like the Swarm version, this Black Ops 7 version of the Swarm, but instead of drones flying down, it drops down those little RC things that drive around and blow you up. So I've played in games where a couple times I would say there was like just a whole bunch of kill streaks going on, especially that stupid dog thing that walks around that takes forever to kill. So maybe there might be an issue with the kill streaks going on in 7, but for the most part, I feel like that wasn't too big of an issue. And then ultimately, you know, I can just back out the game. But one thing I do hope that follows over from Black Ops 6 is going to be the face-off mosh pit or the face-off game modes. This way, I can have an alternative if I don't really care too much for the kill streaks. Now, in Black Ops 7, as also earlier in the video, we do have that cheese kill streak of the sniper that shoots through the wall. So hopefully we do definitely get our face-off mosh pit, as I could definitely see myself getting annoyed and tired of playing against kill streaks. But I'm hoping they bring this. And also, too, the other thing that was really refreshing was that new game mode that's in Black Ops 7. I forgot what it's called, but it's where you have to pick up the point and run it into the areas, into the enemy spawn. Right? The neutral point starts in the middle of the map. You grab it, and then you have to fight with the enemy team to make it back into their base and plant it. So it's like, it's pretty cool. It was almost like Cyber Attack that I used to like back in Modern Warfare 2019, I believe it was, where it was basically S&D, but it had revives and all of that. So I don't know why they got rid of Cyber Attack in my opinion, but probably the S&D people didn't like it because you had the revives. So that's probably why. And it was outside of the revives. I think it was just 100% S&D, just what revives. So that's probably why they didn't bring it back. But again, I just hope that Face Off does carry over into Black Ops 7, because I'm telling you now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into kill streak annoyance, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the rest of us are too, especially with the open mosh pit coming back, and I'm also excited about that, man. But hey, down in them comments, man, let me know, are y'all like me, man? Have y'all tried to go back to Black Ops 6 and it just ain't cutting it? Because I know it's how it is for me, man. Let me know down in them comments, and let's get a conversation started, man. But until then, I'm going to leave y'all off with the rest of this gameplay here in the background, and I hope y'all enjoy that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at DatBoyETV. Now, catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Locations are secure. Maintain current posture. Mission metrics exceeded projection.
Bro, hopefully it gave me that. Hopefully my clip in that damn. Man, hopefully my clip inside that train station. Oh, it's not me. What do we get though? Another 28 and 8. And somehow didn't make the, I don't know.